Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Shelley here. I'm so glad that you are going to stop by today. Listen, I found this amazing way to earn extra income online, and I wanted to share with you a little bit more of how I did that. Welcome to TikTok. Welcome to YouTube. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming on in. Today, I wanted to talk about a couple things. First, it's like, do you want to retire early? Do you want to retire in style? But you found that maybe you haven't saved enough. Maybe you haven't saved anything. Maybe for one reason or another, your savings went away. I found myself looking at that really strongly last year, and I knew I needed to start earning an extra form of income. I knew I needed something, and I didn't want something that was going to be trading more of my time for money, that was going to be exhausting. I wanted something easy that ran 24/7 that I could do. And so I wanted to do that. So if you're 50 here or over, you can relate to this. You start looking at, where am I going and what have I got saved so far? And is it enough to reach my older years in style and pay for myself, to support myself in my older years? And, I never thought about this when I was younger. I never thought about it. I think I was delusional. I thought I would never age, that I would never get older. And so I just never thought about it. I never set myself up for the future lifestyle that I would need to have, to retire, and need to retire in style. I just kept working, but eventually you realize that you're not going to be able to work all of your years for health reason or whatever reasons, but also maybe you don't want to work a job anymore. Maybe you don't want to trade your time for money, report to a job, report to a boss. Today I am lucky that I have a job that's part-time, and I go there today, not until 3 o'clock, but then I have to stay until 10 p.m. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with my life. So a friend of mine introduced me to another option last year. And at first I thought, that's crazy. I don't think I could do that. I was very skeptical because I didn't understand what having an online business was, what digital marketing was, or the digital platforms. I didn't understand any of it. So I'm Dr. Shelley. I'm doctor from having a past career as a chiropractor. I then became a coach, and I worked with the amazing Bob Proctor for 5 years of his life when he was alive. And I learned so much about mindset and training, and developed my own coaching program. So I learned how to market my coaching program, but the skills I learned in my coaching program were limited and were only so much. So what I'm learning in online digital marketing is becoming highly skilled at the digital marketing skills. Oh, shoot, I should shut the door. We're gonna have a cat visitor, I think. So Mr. G is coming up and wanting some attention. So you might see his little head. I wish he wasn't here, but he is. He just wants attention. So who's here? Where are you coming in from? I have a goal to have every single state here and a few countries on one single live. So put where you're coming in from here. Did I see California? I'm from Arizona, where it's just hot. And everybody stays inside this time of year. So if you're here and you'd like to talk about retiring early, retiring in style, finding a solution for that, then that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about what has been happening. I'm from Canada. Thanks for joining, Canada, in digital growth as well. Good to have you here. Good to know that the reach is far and wide. And that's the other thing with this business, is that I've had someone come into my business from the UK, someone from South Africa. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would have a customer from South Africa. That's really amazing. So we're all able to do that with the internet, and with TikTok, and with all the platforms that we can choose. Don't erase my board, kitty cat. Don't erase my board. Just go back to sleep. Oh, you can't see his cute little face. He's got like one eye open. Anyway, who's a cat person here? Who's a cat person? Do you have cats? I have two cats now. One of my cats I just had to put down a week or 2 weeks ago. And her sister passed away the year before. So now we're left with two. Los Angeles, California in the house. Thank you, Asphalt. So who here is over 50? Who's over 50 with me? Over 50 with me. And would you like to have more funds for your retirement or retire early? Put yes in the chat if that's you. So you guys, last year, I didn't know what digital marketing was. I was just stressed, struggling, and never having enough. I was doing my coaching business, and my coaching business was on a roller coaster as far as the income coming in. It was stressful. I hated it. I was nauseous a lot of the time. I even created illness for myself over the holidays because of all the stress I had had in the summer. 65. You're closer to my age. And you started in May. Congratulations. Yeah, it's never too late to start. In our community, we have, from 18 to 85 people doing this business. You don't have to go live. You can do it faceless. You don't have to worry about anything really. You can do it however you feel comfortable, and the more comfortable and confident you get, the more you start earning, you're just going to want to share with other people. And because it's exciting. Now I haven't posted this yet, but our mentor shared this just this morning on her live, that our community has become the #1 community in what's called a school app, SKOOL. You can check it out. If you go in there and search Discover Communities, you can see that our community is #1 digital growth. What is it called? Digital growth community. But you can't just join it. You have to purchase to get in it. You have to come in and purchase with someone to get in that community. And that's a community of 27,000 people right now. It's grown from 1,000 people last May to 27,000 plus right now. I haven't checked the numbers today. I'm having to rub my cat at the same time as I'm talking, multi-focused, so that I can keep him on this side of the computer. 61. Yay. So any age can do this, and any age. Now you have to be, in order to have a business, you have to be 18, I think, in the US. I'm not sure other countries. I don't think, did you see the cat? Anyway, he's big. He weighs like 18 pounds or something. 72. Awesome. We got a crowd of older people here. So are you happy with your retirement funds, or you want to earn more? So I'll tell you a little story. My grandma used to always want to get the best of the best of the best of everything. And I think that passed a generation to me, because I always want to buy the best. And so that always costs me more money. So that means I'm going to need more money for retirement, 53 and on disability. We have many people actually that are disabled that do this business as well. We have a guy that can't get out of his bed, that does his videos from bed. So this is a great opportunity for anyone on disability as well. Thank you guys for participating this Saturday afternoon on 4th of July holiday. So last year, as I said, I was stressed, I was struggling, I was just trying to get by. It was horrible. And then I have a coaching friend that was doing something, and I noticed, but I never asked her anything about it for like 5 to 6 months, because she was also in network marketing, and I knew I didn't want to do network marketing. Thanks for the follow. And so I just kind of ignored her, because she's kind of rah-rah kind of person. And I might seem extroverted, but I'm not. It took like a lot of courage for me to go on today. I did not feel like going on live today. So thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Then I will be going on live the next 2 days as well, because I'm not working the JOB the next 2 days. So I'll be going on live probably hopefully earlier in the morning, like 11 a.m. Pacific time. So you can look for me there, but make sure you follow and look at my TikTok channel and interact. So you can always go to wealthbuildermastery.com. That's where you get more information if you're not able to stay on the live as we talk today. Now I have cat hair flying around and in my mouth. Oh, you. So I lost my train of thought. Any other comments? Thanks for following. We have any other countries here, by the way? Any other countries? Thanks for joining, Barbara. So I'm going to talk about what was it? I was talking about my friend Kelly. She was doing something. I finally asked her after 6 months. So take it from me, don't wait 6 months till after you hear this to ask somebody. So she was kind of rah-rah. I'm very introverted. I can get excited though, and that's probably what you hear in my voice. And I don't mind going on camera because I'm very practiced at it. So, but you don't have to go on camera if you want. We have a whole faceless system that you can use. So she told me about it. She said it was digital marketing. And I was like, what the heck is that? I did not know what that was. And so I was immediately skeptical because I didn't know what it was. I'm highly educated. I have multiple degrees, multiple certificates. I no longer practice chiropractic. Now he really wants my attention. He's trying to touch my head. What? There, you can see his little head. I think he wants food. You can't get food right now. So I was highly skeptical. And it took me a while to wrap my head around what was it? What would I sell? And all of this stuff. So, but what got my attention? Okay, lay down. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Oh my gosh, there is hair everywhere down here. All right, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted by the cat. Now he lay down so I can focus on what I'm talking to you about. So I was attracted by certain things. And at the time last year when I started this digital marketing business, wealthbuildermastery.com, I just wanted to earn extra income. I just really was just trying to get by from check to check, from client to client. It was just really stressful. So that was my entire focus when I learned, number one, that so I did this little drawing. See, I was over here, this sad, stressed out person that didn't have any money. And so I learned that we make 100% profit. So I'm going to add some of these things that I liked. We make 100% profit. So I thought if I'm making 100% profit, then I can get more income coming into my bank faster. New York City, thank you for coming. So I love the idea of 100% profit. I love that it was not MLM. I'm going to put that there. No MLM. I've done MLMs, network marketing, before, and I didn't like having to reach out to people, having to get people in the DMs, having to talk with people. Even in my coaching business, there's a fair amount of talking before they decide to coach with you. And then so many of the times as we'd get to the end of an hour talking to somebody if they wanted to coach to me, and they would say, I can't afford it. I really want to, but I can't afford it. And I started to realize that so many people, they can't afford to do what they really want to do or what they need to do. And with our system, we actually have a really low investment, one-time investments, and I have installment plans. So there's really nothing. You just have to make that decision that you want to try something different and see if it works for you. And that's what I ended up doing. But I just wanted the MONEY. I didn't want it to be MLM. I didn't want to have to reach out to people. And I've done a lot of personal development. So I know that if you just jump in, and once you know that you want to do something, it's quicker. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off, or sometimes when I go swimming and it's really cold, you know how you dip your toe in the water and then you have to ease yourself into it, and it takes so long, versus if you just jump in and get yourself all wet and it's a shock, but then you're there. So I dove in. because I needed the extra income. But I found out a lot of other things as I was going along that were really great about what I had just joined. So I found out that they teach you a 2-hour workday, which, as somebody that is really busy with other things, that was a really good benefit. So the 2-hour workday was a really great benefit for me. They teach you how to do 2 hours of what we call income producing activity. Income producing activity is something that's going to bring you income. So you pick your social media channel that you think that you want to be on, and then you post 3 posts a day on there, whether it's a video, live video, whether it's a video of a picture or a video with words on top. We call that faceless marketing. Just 3 posts a day. That's what's going to attract people's attention. Then when you can go live and talk on live, you can do that, but you don't have to. We also have something called copy and paste free ads. And this is something a lot of people start off with, especially if you're shy, especially if you don't want to be out there that much. We teach you where to put free ads. You never have to pay for an ad. Where to put free ads, what to write, how, what to put in them, how to attract the people that you're looking for. And your perfect customer really is going to be you 5 to 10 years earlier. So there's no competition, because you have the perfect customers that will want to work with you, that will hear your story and will be attracted to you. So the copy and paste free ads can take 30 minutes or so. So you do 3 pieces of content. You can go on live and talk, and you do your copy and paste free ads, and then you respond to people that say they want more information. So that's the 2-hour workday. Now, I split that up. I split it up into 15-minute increments. When I started this, I was working almost full-time in a full-time job and coaching. So I was doing it in between what I was doing. I would make a video in the morning, or I might make my 3 videos in the morning, but I wouldn't post them throughout the day. And then I might make a video in the car on the way to my job, or I might make a video in the car after my job. When it was nicer and not over 100 in Arizona, I would go out in the car and I might do a live from my car. So this is how my friend Amy, who was working 2 jobs when she started this, she would do her lives from her car on her lunch break for 45 minutes. So you guys don't have to go live. Don't worry about going live like I am right now. I learned about this from a friend on FB and the other channel, and I knew her from coaching as well. We'd actually been at some live coaching events too. So you can learn of this in many, many different ways. I think if you're here or you've been here, you've been attracted to it. You've been looking for something. You've been texting, how do I work from home? Or you've been searching in the search bar, work from home, earn extra income, because it's attracted you in here today. It's attracted you either on YouTube or here. So I'm super excited and happy that you're here. So that's some of the things that attracted me right away, is the 100% profit. It's not an MLM. How do we get 100% profit, by the way? We get the master resale rights on the programs that we have. We offer 4 programs. 4 programs. You can look at my nails better. We offer 4 programs that you can resell in the e-learning industry. Digital marketing is an e-learning product or program. And so we started growing the digital marketing industry during COVID. In 2019, COVID time, pre-COVID time, it was a $950 million business a year, digital marketing. And since COVID, 2023, last year, it was $1 billion a day business. This is because everybody wants to work from home. Everybody wants to be their own boss. Everybody wants an extra income. So the digital marketing, and people during COVID, they went online to learn a new skill so they could maybe go back to another job because they didn't know if their job was going to stay. And a lot of jobs are changing right now as well. So a lot of jobs are not secure. We learned that during COVID, that we used to think jobs were secure, and they're not. you have to start setting yourself up with something extra that you can fall back on if you already have a job. I have a friend, Matha, who was doing this for almost a year as a backup plan, and then she lost her job, and then she was able to slide right into this and start earning, her regular income that she and more that she was getting from her job, because she had already set herself up with the backup. I'm doing faceless right now, and when I'm brave enough, I will go live. Yeah, it just takes time. I don't know who you are, but you can message me in the group. I think you're probably in our group, but I am going to start a coaching program for confidence on camera. It was an idea I got through one of our legacy builder classes in a breakout room. So I'm going to do a confidence on camera workshop. So message me in the group if you're interested in that. Or if you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, if you're not in our group, you can then email me through that email and say you're interested in that. It's not going to be just for our group people. It's going to be for anybody that wants more confidence on camera, because a lot of people go on camera and they don't feel confident. So I've kind of taught myself how to be confident, and I feel like the steps that I took and the skills that I have are that way. And I'll tell you, it's a lot about mindset and personal development, because that's, where it's at. So, yeah, message me that you were on my live today too, because I don't see your name here. Or if you want to put your first name here so I can see that, that would be great. All right. So what else did I love about this? Another big thing is that it's automated. Another big thing is that it's automated. And this is going to be your lifestyle. It's automatic. It's 24/7. I have now had 2 customers come in during the middle of my night, and I've received 900. I've received 900 from them first thing when I woke up. That's because it's automated. So when you go to wealthbuildermastery.com or wealthbuildermastery.com on my chart, you will get into my email system, and then you'll start getting emails from me, and you'll start getting educated about digital marketing, and you'll learn in your own time. I never reach out to you. You learn in your own time through my emails, and you make a decision that you want to start in your own time. So my people that came in the last couple of weeks that decided and came in the middle of the night, I woke up to 900 in my bank each time they decided. I didn't even know one of them. I don't even know her. She emailed me a few questions and then she joined. So it happens automatically. It's the easiest business in the world, really. And you might think that I have a lot of knowledge about this, but here's what I learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor, is that when you study something every single day, you're going to learn it inside and out. You're going to know it. And so you might think there's a lot of details to know, but really it will just start coming out of your mouth. If you plug into the community, plug into our mentor every single day, you are coachable by our mentor, do kind of the things she recommends you do, and you're consistent with your postings and your lives and everything you're doing every single day, it's just going to come out of your mouth. So don't worry about having to learn a whole lot of information. Let's see, what else did I love about this business? So automatic is super important. 100% profit, super important to me. I also love that there's, a low investment and no monthly fee. This is, if you ever been in this business, you know that is, sorry, you probably can't read my writing. No fees. No monthly fees, no monthly fees. It's a one-time investment. We have the 4 products, as I was saying. I don't go too much into the products here. You guys, I have 3 types of customers. I have customers that already have a business. They might be a brick and mortar or a digital business, business online, a product, service, or program. They already have a business. They want to have a business online, or brick and mortar, or they want to just earn extra income. Those are the three types of customers I have. So if you're already in business, you know that a low investment is really good. No monthly fees is really good. A low investment, we have the four different products. We have $100 program, a $300 program, a $600, and a $900. So the $900 is the most you'll ever spend for that. And then you pay a $29 fee for your website, your funnel, or your email system, and the emails that go in that system. That's what you get when you go to wealthbuildermastery.com. You get those emails that automatically come to you. Everything is given to you, and then you'll never, outside of getting your domain, which I have wealthbuildermastery.com, and an email to go with it, outside of that, you'll never have to spend any more. You'll never have to invest any more into your business. You probably will, but you won't have to, in order to earn as much as you want. So that's a low investment and no monthly fee. So I also have the installment plans if you want to do that. I had to do that in the beginning, and no shame. You just, you click the button that says PAYPAMENT plan or installment plan, and you just see what you qualify for. I had 4 installments. I had doubled my income before I even finished the second installment. So it allows you to stretch it out, but still have those 4 income streams of the 900. Oh, Rose. Okay, good. I'll look for you, Rose. What's another thing I love about this business? Let's just say rejection free. You never have to hear no because of the automated system, because of the email system. I never ever reach out to people. I make a post, people will say yes. I make a video in my here on TikTok, and people say yes me or yes. They want more information. I give them the more information. They go into my email system. The email system does the work for me 24/7. People make a decision. They decide on their own. I never have to ask them. If they don't want to be in the emails, they unsubscribe. So I don't have to ever hear no. So it's rejection free. With my coaching business, I had to hear no all the time. No no's. Do that for simplification. Hold it up for YouTube for a second. So rejection free. I'm trying to think. Oh, I missed one other thing. This is a beginner friendly as well. We say no tech. Let's see. I'll put it here. No tech. And especially if you're in that older generation, you might not know tech like some of the younger people do. Like it took me probably 8 hours to set up all my stuff. Somebody that's really savvy in tech could set up all their stuff in a couple hours, maybe 4 hours. Took me 8 hours, double. If you don't want to deal with tech, we have a tech support team that our mentor pays for, and they do tech calls. You can pay extra, $150 extra, for them to set you up completely so you can turn around and start earning online. They charge $150 for that. That is a steal. They set up your website. They connect your emails. They connect your funnels. It makes it so easy. If I could have done that, I would have done that. It would have taken a lot of the stress out of my life. So it's a no tech business, easy, beginner friendly. We have that community that I was talking about earlier. I don't know if you were on, that we are the #1 community in the school app. We are the #1 community in the school app. So we have 27,000 plus people that you can get support from. Like you said, Rose is going to message me in that community, so we connect with people. Everyone is so super nice, supportive, and we don't make any money off each other at all. It is completely 100% profit, excuse me, in our pockets, in our community. I don't know the current stat. What is the current stat? I'm trying to think. We are over 90 days since we started our 900 program. Let's just say in the last 90 days, we got to 10 million sold. I think it's actually 12 million sold now in our community of the 900 program. That's crazy, crazy. And it's all 100% profit into the pockets of our community members. Let me hold this up for YouTube so they can see. So, and also make note of the little happy person on the other end. The happy person, that's me. I'm relaxed, I'm free, I'm happy, I have more money in my account. I don't have to stress about those bills or those extra things that come up when you need to fix your AC, or when you need to fix something in your home, or I needed to put my cat down. I also needed a new battery at that time. It was like I had the MONEY. So that completely changed for me in 6 months of doing this business. I was also able to, first goal was to be able to replace the windows in my condo, which was a $7,000 job. And I had to get it in cash because I couldn't get financing for it. I tried multiple times to get financing. I couldn't get it. So I knew I had to get it in cash, and I didn't know how I was going to do that. And they had a deadline of last December to get it done. And I had procrastinated for 5 years and not done it. So who here's a procrastinator? You know what procrastination is? It's the inability to make a decision. It's the inability to make a decision. So if you have a hard time making decisions, I can help you with that too. I learned that from the book Think and Grow Rich, and also my mentor, Bob Proctor. In decision making, you need to know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. Know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. And when you know those three things and you have a decision to make, you say, does this fit with who I am, what I want, and where I'm going or want to go? So does this digital marketing system fit for you? Is it a fit? Is it something that's going to help you have more MONEY for your retirement? The reason I spell things out, guys, is not because I know you need that. It's because of this channel, so that we don't get blocked. So, sorry, I need water. Are there any questions, guys? Are there any questions? Because I'm about to pop off. And I've talked with you today about the things that really turned this opportunity around for me, the digital marketing business. But I didn't know any of it when I started. I didn't know any of it. I just knew that I was stressed. I was struggling. I was getting by with finances, and I needed more in that moment. And I also looked at my retirement funds and knew I needed extra. I needed to add to that. I needed to be smarter around MONEY than I had been. And so I started looking at that and looking at what else can I do that's not a trading time for money, that is going to help me to actually multiply my time and earn more. And so multiple streams of income is what we like. Okay, I'm just reading some of the chat. So that's where I started at. And then I learned all these other things about what's so great about this business and how it could free up my time with a 2-hour workday, how it was no tech involved. Once you have everything set up, it runs on its own pretty much. All you have to do is get discovered by other people, put yourself out there, do your 3 content a day, and learn how to connect with your people, and then invite them into what it is you are offering. So I love that there's no rejection, automatic business running 24/7 when I'm sleeping, so the money comes in when I wake up. I love that as well. I have international business now. a couple people from Ireland, one from the UK, one from South Africa, a few from Canada. And so super excited that I'm able to reach people all over the world with this business. So thanks for coming in, guys. So just showing you how I went from this to this in 6 months, and how there's more money available to me now, so that I'm beginning to pay off the credit cards. I'm beginning to pay down things. I'm beginning to add funds to the retirement, and I'm beginning to set myself up with the lifestyle that I desire. So this is a process, you guys. It doesn't happen necessarily overnight, but it can for you. It just depends on you. It depends completely on you. We have people that do 6 figures in less than 2 months. We have people that do 6 figures in less than 6 months. We have people that do 6 figures in a year. Our mentor did $1.5 million in like 17 months. So she's reaching close to 2 million. And so we have examples. We have people that are teaching us that are doing it. So if you want to have an extra income for your retirement, to retire early, to get going at building your retirement, whatever it is, no judgment, no shame, just get in there and start earning that extra income that can get you where you want to go. So make sure you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, which is where you're going to start getting emails from me. I will never message you here in the message thing. Only send me emails through wealthbuildermastery.com. That's how you will hear from me. Do not message me here, because there's so much spam going on in Messenger here. So go to wealthbuildermastery.com, put in your email. You can contact me there. You can get all your questions answered there, or